So this is our second edition, so to speak, of Regenerating Your Marriage. Our first edition came out in 2012.
Right.
What's different between the two?
Well, we've learned a lot since then for part of it, but I think there's probably at least a third of the material that's brand new. We learned through our own study and our own relationship and working with all these couples that we've worked with over the years, is that if we don't have the proper view of God, we won't have the proper view of each other. Tozer says that what comes to our mind when we think about God is the most important thing about us. And a low view of God is a cause of 1,000 temporal problems. So I think one of the issues in marriage is we have a lower view of God and a higher view of ourselves than we should. So in this new edition, we talk about the mystery of distinctive oneness, the Trinity, how God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are God and one and in equal essence, but they have different roles and responsibilities. And that God designed marriage to reflect to the world that Trinity, the mystery of distinctive oneness that God is in the Trinity. And so then we added this idea that if the marriage, we as a couple are supposed to be a reflection of God, then we're going to have that mystery of distinctive oneness.
Right, which is anti-culture, right?
It is.
But this distinctive oneness is not one of essence or value, but it's one of roles and responsibility and also authority. Right?
Yeah. And so we come out of God and understand God's authority, and God sets his own level of authority within the marriage. And it's not because the husband is better than the wife or there's a value difference. It's all equal in the same way the Father, Son, and the Spirit are equal in value, but there's different responsibilities. So once we understand, and I think the other issue before we wrap this up real quickly, is that we are one. We don't believe we are who, we think we have to work to be, oftentimes, that we have to work to become one. Here's your keys to becoming one. We don't need that. We became one the moment I said I do, you said I do, and my dad said we did. And so that's when the oneness started. Our role is to learn who we are based upon what God says, and learn to live out of the reality of that, not become that. We are already there, just need to learn how to be that.
Get your copy of the audio series today. Get it in the format you prefer: CD and printed booklet, or digital download with PDF, or digital download with PDF and a printed booklet, exclusively at forgivingforward.com.